Hey everyone, welcome to the Super Dry podcast. Today I'm so excited because we are stepping into the world of furniture industry in Indonesia right now. Please welcome our Indonesian furniture experts here. Let's get started. So, to kick things off, can you give us an overview of the furniture industry in Indonesia right now? Maybe what trends are you guys noticing?
Good. Thank you for the opportunity. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Zakaria. I am in charge for Super Dry Indonesia, and this is my friend William, who in charge in the commercial areas in Indonesia for Super Dry. Our company has been operate in Indonesia for the last 25 years, and the furniture commodity is become our first commodity customers that we are served for such a long time. So until now, the furniture commodity has always been our major commodity that we serve to our customers. And with such a long period of time, we are working with the furniture customers. We have so many experience, new things happen, learning a lot of things, receiving a lot of cases, and we have become expert how to help our customers in handling their issue, so to ensure that their cargo could be in a good condition until they arrive at destinations. Actually, furniture has been become the major commodity export in Indonesia, and Indonesia manufacture industry has always become one of the world leaders commodity in the world, and especially for the commodity teak and rattan, who always become the sought after globally. And in Indonesia, we are now see the growing trend of the furniture. We call it booming, right? So, and we are expecting about 6.5% annual growth on a yearly basis. And it is huge because, last year in 2024, we see that the market size of this furniture in Indonesia is about 7.5 billion US dollar, and we are expecting will reach about more than 10 billion US dollar in the year 2029. And there are some key factors here who support this growth opportunity. Firstly, that there is a rising middle class population in Indonesia, which led to the more demand to the home furniture, and also urbanization and housing development, which also led to the home furniture, and also that don't forget that it is a fact that we have abundant high quality raw material such teak and rattan, right? And this is also support Indonesia competitiveness in the international market. But last but not least, the support from government to ensure the export-oriented policies and reduce the bureaucracy has also been supporting our export of furniture.
Wow, what a wonderful explanation and great numbers. And now I'm curious, when it comes to exporting furniture, what challenges do Indonesian manufacturers typically face?
I try to bold 3 points, three key points. First, about the regulation. Nowadays, I think all of the supplier of furniture manufacturer need to have a certificate named SVLK, which is they need to invest more money for that. So those certification is talk about the wooden material which is taken from which part of Indonesia, which forest in Indonesia, and that is from the Indonesian government. But on the buyer side, nowadays the buyer requests to have an FSC certification. It's also similar, but those FSC wanna all the supplier to identify where the wooden material taken from the forest. So that is something they need to have. And then the second one is about the quality issue. So, until today, we still see some of the supplier, maybe some of the SME, still try to fast track with the some production side. I can say like one of them is about they need to dry their wood with the proper moisture content. So they use an oven. They call it kill and dry. It used to be everyone has it, but I don't know that sometimes they try to make it faster. Sometimes they also confidence that maybe they don't need it, or maybe they put short time to dry the wood. Wood has typically hygroscopic where they can absorb moisture and then they can return moisture. So once they put it inside the container, there will be have a problem. Let's talk about it later in the other question. So, and the third things, one of the biggest challenge is about the logistic. A lot of port in Indonesia still has not that good improvement on the infrastructure. So it takes a longer time to ship it or to ship it to the destination. And then also don't forget trade war. We know that, and then conflict with the Suez Canal, and then also Red Sea issue. Usually they takes about 30 days, maximum 45 days to reach USA or Europe. But after that problem, the war, it can be more longer, probably 60 or maybe even more than 60 days. That takes a long, long time.
With those challenges in mind, how do you think moisture control solution like Super Dry Desiccant can help them to ensure that furniture arrives in great shape?
And as I mentioned earlier, we are the expert. We are the expert. We have such experience in having the mold prevention, what we call mold prevention training to our customers, including furniture customers. So what we do is that we are visiting their factory, and then we make a inspection and help them how to prevent from the moisture damage. Right? It is coming from the to know about each type of wood or raw material, which one is more sensitive to the moisture damage. All these things, right? And we see how their dehumidifier room to dry the product, and how their airflow, all these things. Because frankly speaking, many factory in Indonesia still has more open space in warehouse, and and exposed, so this create more moisture coming. So from these things, and don't forget, very important one, that even though we have give the training in their warehouse, but when this cargo move inside to the containers, and then they started to coming to the microclimate, that containers, and this container is coming from natural resources, right? Which is high hygroscopic. The wood is high hygroscopic, and also the container floor coming from wood also is high hygroscopic. And recently that there are so many cases that there is scarcity of the containers. So the exporter of the furniture sometimes difficult to get the empty container from the forwarding or for the shipping line. And this is very important because sometimes the container is not really dried properly. Okay, so that's what we have our customers to ensure that when it is come to the trip to the destination countries, from this floor, the goods itself, the packaging, there will be evaporation, right? And then after that, when the temperature is fluctuative, right? When it's come down to the certain level, then it's create, they cannot hold any more the moisture, and it's create what we call rain, container rain, right? Container rain. That's will damage the goods. Okay, our product Super Dry help them to prevent such condition. So by putting our product in that container, we prevent and helping them to ensure that such condition is not happen.
Then don't forget that in Indonesia, rain comes in the full year. So that's why high moisture almost every day. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, basically we are all the year wet season.
Wet season.
Agree. That said, moisture can really mess with the product quality. How do you handle moisture in your manufacturing and storage processes then?
That's what I say. I mean, that's what I said. That by having this all this factory inspection, give the suggestion on how they keep their warehouse clean and airflow, everything. So that's what I just mentioned to you. That's the things that we help customers to ensure that to prevent from the moisture damage.
Then, from your experience, how effective are desiccants like those from Super Dry in keeping wood and other materials safe from damage?
It is as I mentioned earlier, that especially when you go to when you stuff the good to the containers, our product will prevent and helping them to ensure that such condition with the container rain happen.
Looking ahead, what do you see for the future of the furniture industry of Indonesia? How important do you think moisture control will be?
So, talks about future industry in Indonesia. Like Zakaria mentioned before, that we expected that our growth will be more than 6% during 2025 until 2030. And also the transaction probably can reach about more than 10 billion US dollar on 2030. That's a huge number. But we need to prepare that there's a couple things that we need to be improved. Of course, first, we talk about, e-commerce nowadays is everywhere. Everyone is very easy to find out, and they start to buy furniture from the e-commerce. That it should be future trends. And then another one is about the sustainability. Looks, everyone now is thinking that they need to careful with the things, everything, that it should be sustained for the future, for us, for everyone. And then don't forget that the technology is also must. A manufacturing furniture industry, they might have let's say, automation, and then some digital things. And again, the design, Indonesia is rich with an artisan art of furniture. Even though it's classical, old, but people still like it. So I think it's still potentially for us to grow. Like Zakaria mentioned, that we are still one of the biggest furniture manufacturer in Indonesia.
Absolutely. What a great conversation. Thank you for all your valuable insights today of what Indonesian furniture industry landscape. It was an eye-opening conversation, to be honest, especially for those who are interested in it. So, if you guys want to learn more about how Super Dry Desiccant can help improve the quality and durability of your product, check out our website at www.superdryers.com. Bye bye.